Hello, Word. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on another linguistic adventure. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the English language to explore a word that's both powerful and prevalent. Our word of the day is blame. It's a B2 level verb, and it means to assign responsibility for a fault. So when something goes wrong and we point the finger, we are essentially blaming someone or something. Now, let's break down this word further. When we blame, we are saying that someone or something is responsible for an error, a mistake, or a negative outcome. It implies a degree of culpability, suggesting that the person or thing being blamed caused the problem. Think of it this way. If a window breaks, we might blame the strong wind or the person who threw the ball. It's all about assigning that responsibility. Now, let's look at some synonyms for blame. One common synonym is accuse. For example, instead of saying I blame you for the lost keys, we could say I accuse you of losing the keys. Another synonym is censure. Censure is a bit more formal, suggesting a strong disapproval. We might say the committee censured the manager for his poor decision. Another, slightly less direct synonym is fault. You could say, I fault the system for not working properly instead of I blame the system for not working properly. We can also use reproach. This implies expressing disapproval or disappointment. For example, she reproached him for being late. And finally, implicate. This means to show someone is involved in a crime or a bad action. For example, the investigation implicated several employees in the fraud. Now, let's switch gears and explore some antonyms, words that have the opposite meaning of blame. Perhaps the most obvious antonym is praise. While blame assigns fault, praise offers commendation. Instead of saying the coach blamed the team for their lack of effort, we could say the coach praised the team for their perseverance. Another antonym is credit. This means to give recognition for something good. She credited her success to hard work, not blamed luck. Another interesting antonym is exonerate. This means to clear someone of blame or responsibility. The evidence exonerated him from the crime, proving he wasn't to blame. We can also consider absolve, which also means to free from guilt or blame. The court absolved him of all charges. Finally, vindicate. This means to clear someone of suspicion or blame, often after a long period of doubt. New evidence vindicated her reputation, showing she was never to blame in the first place. How can we use blame in everyday life? Well, it comes up in many situations, both serious and lighthearted. For example, don't blame me if it rains. I can't control the weather. Or, he always blames his problems on others, never taking responsibility himself. She blamed the traffic for her tardiness. They blamed the software glitch for the data loss. The referee was blamed for the controversial call. The company blamed the economic downturn for their poor sales. It's easy to blame someone when things go wrong. He tried to shift the blame onto his colleague. She doesn't blame anyone for the accident. It's unfair to blame him without knowing the facts. Let's look at some more specific sentence examples. The politician blamed the media for misrepresenting his views. The scientist blamed the faulty equipment for the inaccurate results. She blamed herself for not studying harder. The teacher blamed the students' lack of preparation for the low test scores. The parents blamed the video games for their child's behavioral problems. Don't blame the messenger for bad news. The lawyer blamed the prosecution for withholding evidence. The doctor blamed the patient's lifestyle choices for his health problems. The driver blamed the other car for causing the accident. The manager blamed the employee's lack of training for the poor performance. We often see the phrase to blame as well. Who is to blame for this mess? He is partly to blame for the failure of the project. No one wanted to take the blame. She accepted the blame for the mistake. So, to recap, blame, a B2 level verb, means to assign responsibility for a fault. We explored its definition, usage, synonyms like accuse, censure, fault, reproach, and implicate, and antonyms such as praise, credit, exonerate, absolve, and vindicate. We also looked at how blame is used in everyday conversations and common expressions. Thank you for joining me on this linguistic journey. I hope you found it informative and engaging. Before we wrap up, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode of Hello Word, please consider subscribing to the podcast and leaving a review. Your support helps others discover the show, and I truly appreciate it. And now, for your homework, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word blame and share it in the comments section below. I can't wait to read what you come up with. Until next time, keep exploring the wonderful world of words.